Hey guys, producer Sean here with the Model 210 announcer console from Studio Technologies. We went with 230s originally when we set up our announcer desk, and it had line level inputs. That was great, but the size, they were too large and we didn't need the extra talkback channel. So when I picked up the 210s, I realized they were missing the line level inputs that come on the 230s. The great news is for about $38 you can pick up a line level input and install it yourself. Only takes a couple of tools, something to hold the nut, and the little tiny hole that you have to hold it in to actually get it into the console, a small Phillips head screwdriver, and a 2mm Allen key. Basically what you need to do to start is there's 4 2mm hex screws, 2 in the bottom here, and 2 in the back. And all you need to do is remove those to get the case cover off. All right, so with the screws removed, we can see the top easily comes off, and you'll be able to see the board inside. Now the first thing to identify is where the line input card goes. So you'll see that you have a bunch of inputs across the top here, and then these are your auxiliary inputs right here. The one you're looking for is labeled aux in 1. It's right here on the circuit board. That's where you'll plug the line level input into. It's real simple. It's just basically it's an XLR input. It's a panel mount with the cable. Now the cable plugs into the output marked part of the board, and then we plug it back into the console on the auxiliary input 1. So just take a Phillips head and remove the 2 screws. All right, so basically we just plug it into the board in the auxiliary input number 1, and then just make sure we take the 2 screws to reinstall it. Now this is the tricky part, and this is kind of the main tip here. These forceps are very small. You basically have to hold the nut with these forceps to actually get it onto the screw inside the panel mount. It's, in my mind, impossible to do it with your fingers, but it makes it much faster, much easier. This whole process only takes about 10 minutes. Let's find my other screw here. Yeah, one good tip, don't lose the screws. There it is. All right, the other screw goes in the top. This basically gives you the same functionality as the 230, which is roughly twice the price, just minus the other talkback channel. There's a lot of other cards available on the Studio Technologies website, including a line level input that has a high pass feature where it keeps your talent from getting their ears blown out if somebody has a fader too high. There's additional mic inputs. There's quite a few different things. These boxes are amazingly configurable. The whole bottom of the panel is actually covered under this plate, covered with dip switches that let you basically route any of these inputs and outputs to any location on the board. So guys, we've got 2 more screws to put in, but that's it. Put in the Studio Technologies line level input card into a Model 210 announcer console. There you go, I'm producer Sean. Thanks guys.